wish that we could have the whole afternoon to reflect on these readings. We have in Saint Cornelius, Pope and Martyr, and I think it was only, let me see, only 2-3 years as Pope, and then immediately a martyr. Let me see, Cornelius, Cyprian, okay, Cornelius, in exile in Civitavecchia, and that's not too far away from Rome itself. It's by the sea, so it takes the train only 45 minutes. Opposed Novatian and the rigorist in the Lapsi controversy, and he's buried dead. After that, they moved him to the cemetery of St. Callistus. Then we have Saint Cyprian, who got decapitated on September 14 in 258 under Valerian. So they're what we call contemporaries, Cornelius and Cyprian, ally of Cornelius, Bishop of Carthage. Also, okay, so he's an African, huh? And that's why the African Americans take him as one of their patron saints. You know, one of their great writers is a black priest, Father Cyprian. So he's very well beloved by the black community. Wrote on the unity of the Catholic Church. Cyprian disagreed with Pope Stephen over the question of the rebaptism of heretics and schismatics. First African bishop to be martyred. Patron of North Africa and Algeria, both mentioned in the Roman canon. So you see that. And then when you would read the names of these martyrs, called the universality of the Church, and it reaches all the host places. You were making a sign for a...
I just think it's important that people realize that Cornelius was not martyred in the typical form. He was exiled.
Yes.
Not decapitated or anything else. But the original meaning of the word martyr means witness, and that's why he was exiled, because of his witness.
Yes. However, it does tell us that he's a martyr. He shed his blood. Somehow or other, he was martyred. Not just gave us a witness.
I've never seen anything about his martyrdom.
Well, yeah, that's another story. Yeah.
So, but I think that he can be considered a martyr even without shedding his blood. Oh, yeah. In the same way that Mary is considered Queen of the Martyrs without shedding her blood.
Okay. I want to mention two things. Today is the Mexican Independence Day, and last night as I was watching, they tried to portray the fact that there were many Catholic priests in the independence. Obviously, we know 5 were much more famous. You know, Miguel Hidalgo y Costilla, José María Morelos y Pavón, and you got Mariano Matamoros from Matamoros. It's after a Mexican martyr. Hero for the independence, and then so on. You know, but there were about 150 Catholic priests involved in the whole independence. But anyway, the news, they tried to portray how that, and they didn't do a good job. They're trying to portray a conflict of how in the world, you know, why did the church excommunicate all these priests who were in the independence movement? And obviously, it is very simple, and we have even better facts than they could present. That they were excommunicated immediately because they rebelled against their own bishop, against the church, against the church as they were one and the same. And so consequently, you know, the bishop of Morelia immediately excommunicated Miguel Hidalgo, and then later on, and then you have the Inquisition of Mexico also, you know, excommunicating all those priests involved. No big deal. No big deal. Yeah, it's and so, but here is the miracle. The miracle that we have to really be able to see behind this whole thing is that Father Hidalgo on this day in the morning picked up the banner of Our Lady of Guadalupe and took it and showed it to all his troops and says, this is what we're fighting